Good evening. Happy 4th, everybody. In this video, I'm going to discuss a rumor that I've seen circulating around social media this weekend. And it is that people are stating TikTok is going to be banned on July 8th. I'm going to get to the bottom of it and let you know whether it is or isn't and what to watch out for, as well as at the very end, I'm going to discuss some stocks that you should watch on this catalyst. If you could, guys, like and subscribe. I appreciate you watching, and let's get into it. So as you can see, the media attention has been heating up with the TikTok regulation and calling for it to get banned in the US, guys. This would be huge for BBIG due to the fact that Zash currently owns 80% with an agreement to acquire the additional 20% of Lemotif, which is the greatest competitor to TikTok currently. So let's take a look at this article. Is TikTok getting banned on July 8th? FCC regulators letter explained by Feliz Mustafa. FCC Commissioner Brendan Carr has asked Apple and Google to remove TikTok from their app stores over security concerns, CNBC reports, leaving fans of the app to wonder whether it will be banned from July 8th. TikTok is the most downloaded social media platform with 1 billion monthly active users worldwide. The site has become popular with users for dance videos, challenges, tutorials, and various filters. But a recent letter from a Federal Communications Commission, FCC, official has become the subject of rumors of whether the app will be removed from app stores. FCC regulators' letter to Apple and Google explained. FCC regulator Brendan Carr issued a letter to Apple chief executive Tim Cook and Sundar Pichai, chief executives of Google's parent company Alphabet, via his Twitter account on June 28th. In his letter, Carr urged Apple and Alphabet to remove the social media platform from their apps, alleging an unacceptable national security risk, according to CNBC. It is clear that TikTok poses an unacceptable national security risk due to its extensive data being combined with Beijing's apparently unchecked access to that data, Carr claimed. If you guys recall previously, I had showed you that they had proof Beijing was accessing the U.S. information despite the fact that they had agreed to allow Oracle to manage the U.S. database information. It is still being leaked to Beijing, guys, and if you haven't seen that, I highly recommend you watch my other BBIG videos. Let me continue. But it is also clear that TikTok's pattern of conduct and misrepresentations regarding the unfettered access that persons in Beijing have to sensitive U.S. user data puts it out of compliance with policies that both of your companies require every app to adhere to as a condition of remaining available on your app stores. Guys, I'm going to butt in again because there's an issue here with TikTok. They can not only access your name, your date of birth and whatever other sensitive information that you put in. They also have access from the videos and stuff that you download and consents that you probably don't even realize you've given them to basically access everything that's in your phone or computer or device, iPad, whatever you have stored or have used their app on. Anything you've downloaded that app on and you've given consent, probably unknowingly, because let's be honest, who sits here and reads the consents that you're signing? All you want to do is download your video or whatever and see it, right? Well, because you've done that, you've allowed them to access basically everything in your device or phone. And they can recognize you by your sound of your voice. They can recognize you through your face and a whole bunch of other means, guys. They know where you're at and they know where large crowds gather, which to me is extremely scary, especially since it's a communist country and God forbid they want to go to war with us, guys. They know where the U.S. population is at all times and can access large groups of people if they wanted to, pose threats to our personal security. I don't want to get into scary details because I don't know who's watching this, but if there's younger viewers, I don't want to create fear. However, this is very, very troublesome, guys, and there is a right to be worried about TikTok and how it can affect the U.S. And you yourself as users, you may want to personally, if you have TikTok, you may want to consider downloading it or doing more research, because what I've seen is quite scary. Let me continue. TikTok is not just another video app. That's the sheep's clothing. This is by Brendan Carr, by the way. It harvests swaths of sensitive data that new reports show are being accessed in Beijing. I've called on Apple and Google to remove TikTok from their app store for its pattern of surreptitious data practices. And guys, this is the letter that Brendan Carr had wrote. And if you want to find him on Twitter and read the letter yourself, you can access him at Brendan Carr with 2 R's. So Brendan CARRFCC. And that's how you can look at this letter yourself if you'd like to read the whole thing. Now, here's the question of the day. Is TikTok getting banned on July 8th? No, TikTok is not getting banned on July 8th, 2022, and it will not be removed by Apple and Google stores on this day. The confusion about the date has come as Carr's letter stated that if Apple and Alphabet failed to remove TikTok from their app store, they should provide responses to him by July 8th. Carr has said the statements should address the basis for your company's conclusion that the surreptitious access of private and sensitive U.S. user data by persons located in Beijing, coupled with TikTok's pattern of misleading representations and conduct, does not run afoul of any of your App Store policies, as per his letter. Moreover, The Verge reports the FCC doesn't have the authority to ban apps. TikTok executive responds to claims. In an interview with CNN's reliable sources, a TikTok executive claimed there were no security concerns linked to the popular social media platform. CNN reports Michael Beckerman, who serves as head of Public Policy Americas, called the claims simply false and explained, the answer is we have never shared information with the Chinese government, nor would we. No, absolutely not. TikTok is not a security threat, Beckerman further stated when asked whether the platform poses a threat to the U.S. This isn't the first time the app has been in danger of getting banned. In late August 2020, former President Donald Trump signed an executive order effectively banning TikTok in the U.S., but federal judges repeatedly struck down the order, The Verge reports. Guys, I'm quite shocked that that's the end of the article, because it's certainly not how I would end it. However, it is. And I would like to add that obviously there's 2 sides to every story. So I highly recommend that you guys do your own DD on TikTok, because I personally couldn't care less either way whether the app gets banned or not, other than the fact that I find it an extreme threat to the U.S. and the U.S. users because of all the data that they can access. And the fact remains that despite what that second person from The Verge had said, there is proof that they're accessing our information in China. And clearly, with President Trump wanting to previously ban the app, there was good reason. And that's the whole reason why he started DWAC. So I would pay good attention to DWAC this week. And I would pay a good attention to BBIG, because and Twitter and other social media platforms as potential plays off of this in the stock market. Because, guys, I mean, who knows what's going to happen? Will TikTok be banned not July 8th, but if they don't get letters on July 8th, will there be another legislative bill to ban TikTok? Personally, I hate to see a platform that so many U.S. users love being banned. and, it would really stink for a lot of people. But there's other great apps out there, guys, like Lemotif. And if there's truly is as big of a threat that my research has told me to our security, then I believe it should be banned. That's up to you to make your own decision. You're all individuals and entitled to your own opinion, and I don't begrudge anyone theirs. I'm just happy that people actually have an opinion and care. That's what matters most to me, because, guys, our country is only as good as we are. And if we do not get more involved and make opinions to things and start caring more about the news, this country's already in a very, very sad state, in my opinion. And it's only going to get worse if nobody does anything and nobody cares and nobody spreads this information. So it's up to you how you guys want to handle things, but please do your DD and think about it. And let me know what you think about my ideas for potential plays on this whole TikTok thing, because I think that there could be some money to be made in the stock market this week on it. Anyways, guys, have a great night. Happy 4th.